I said in my video that I was going to do a live stream at 7 o'clock p.m. EST, and on my community post I said I was going to do a live stream at 7 o'clock p.m. EST, but I decided to do it now because that way I can just get it out the way and I won't forget it later. Because you know, Solar Gang, most of my live streams when I say 7 o'clock p.m. EST, I'm not always there exactly at. For my live streams that I say at 7 o'clock p.m. EST, you guys know, Solar Gang, I'm not there actually on a dot at 7. You guys know I'm not there exactly on a dot at 7 when I say that for my live streams. I try to be there, even when I do join, it still be around the 7-ish time frame, but it's not like 7 o'clock exactly. So I thought I would do it now just to get it over with, and I want to show you guys something. Or some things. Hold on. Okay, guys, I don't know if I should, YouTube, if you flag me for this, oh well, I'm sorry, YouTube, if you flag me for this or take down my live stream because of this. All I want to say is before I show it, YouTube, this is a reborn doll kit. This is a reborn doll kit. It's not an actual child. It's not a real child. It's just a reborn doll kit. It's not an actual child. It's just a reborn doll kit. It's not a real child. It's just a reborn doll kit. It's not a real child. And here it is. This is my reborn baby. This is my reborn kid I got. His name is Baby L. I call him Baby L because I'm not revealing his real name until he's fully finished and everything. But this is Baby L, guys. He came with his belly plate, his 2 arms, his belly plate, his 2 arms, his 2 legs, and his head. He also came with his cloth body and his COA. And his cloth body, the zip ties are already put together and attached in their spots with. Yeah, his cloth body came with a zip tie. His zip ties came with his cloth body, but they're all already intact and put together. So all I gotta do is just put the stuffing in them and connect them and everything. But I'm not putting them together yet because my sponge has to come tomorrow. In Solar Gang, I also need tacky glue. I need tacky glue. And the tacky glue will allow his hair to stay in place. So when I comb it or style it, I don't have to worry about his hair falling off. Because the tacky glue is helping his hair stay in its spot it's supposed to be in. And also, I want to give Baby L rooted eyelashes, and I need the tacky glue for that, so that way it'll help his eyelashes stay in place. All I would do is just take my paintbrush, put the glue all around inside of the head and in the eyes where the eyelashes are going to be, so that way his hair and his eyelashes can stay intact. But guys, I already cleaned Baby L. I already washed him. I already did it. Check out my videos of me that I have done with me cleaning Baby L and everything. I washed him, and I already did the other step off camera, which was putting the rubbing alcohol on him to help remove any of the excess oils. I did scrub with the rubbing alcohol good as I could to make sure I didn't miss any oils when I was cleaning him. And when I cleaned him, I did scrub him good as I could to make sure I didn't miss any crevices or anything. So I think he's good to go. I just gotta wait for my sponge to come tomorrow. Once my sponge comes, then I can actually start priming Baby L and getting him together and bringing him to life, making him look more like a real baby. Because he does not look like no reborn baby. He looks like a disconfigured hunk of junk. He doesn't even look like nothing right now because I gotta put him together. But I'm gonna do Baby L first, and then Baby Eric, and then Baby Riley. Baby Riley's. Well, Baby R, I meant. Baby R, Baby Riley, whatever. She's going to be done last because she is the biggest out of the 3 of them, and she would take up more time, especially me rooting her hair. So Baby R would take longer. So she would be the last one to do. Baby L is going to be the first because out of all of them, he's kind of technically the smallest. Then Eric, and then it'll be Baby L, Eric. It'll be Baby L, Eric, then Riley. Riley's going to be the last one, because she's the biggest. But here's Baby L's parts. He got his belly plate, his 2 arms, his 2 legs, and his head. And I'm going to show you the rest of my babies as well. And by the way, YouTube, they are reborn kits. They're not actual real children. They are reborn dolls. They're not real children, okay? Yes, I know I'm saying this, Solar Gang, because some of you guys out there, and you YouTube won't even consider them as. Some of you guys will consider them as, like, you guys, YouTube will think that they're an actual child. They're not. They're reborn dolls. They're just hyper-realistic dolls that resembles real children. They're not real children. They're for pretend. I treat them like they're my real children because I don't have actual real kids. I don't. I see them as my kids, and I prefer them over kids. Because you don't have to worry with reborns. You don't have to worry about them crying or screaming through the middle of the night for nothing. But with a real child, you do. And I do want to have real kids, Solar Gang, just not right now. I'm not ready right now. I'm not ready and comfortable right now to have a real kid. In the future, yes, I would love to have at least one. But right now, I'm just not ready. So I hope you guys understand that, YouTube and everyone else. Some people have their reborn babies and I watched this one YouTube, I think it's Sandy Reborns, whatever it is. She has her reborn children and she also has her real children. So some have both. But me, I just have them. So hold on a minute, guys. Now, this is baby Riley. I'm gonna just say her name, probably. Well, baby R or whatever. This is baby R. She has her body here. She has her body. She has her 1, 2 legs, 1, 2 of her arms, and her head. Over here is Eric. He has his body, his 2 arms, 1, 2, and his 2 legs, 1, 2. So that's baby Eric, guys. I gotta wait for my sponge to come tomorrow. It's supposed to come tomorrow, and I hope it does because I feel bad holding them off for so long because I don't have the sponge. And also, over here, this is baby L's body. And as you can see, his zip ties, as you can see, are intact in the spots where they're supposed to be. So I don't got to worry about that hassle. I just got to attach his limbs and everything together once he's painted. But all of his zip ties, as you can see, all of his zip ties, as you can see, all of his zip ties, as you can see, they're in the spots. Like his one for his head is in the spot where it's supposed to be. The 2 for his legs are in their spots where they're supposed to be. And then his arms zip ties are in their spots where they're supposed to be. So I don't got to worry about that issue. And then these also came with baby L. I don't know what they are, so don't ask me. Reborn Suggest, if you happen to watch my live stream Reborn Suggest, please comment down below what are these called and what are they used for? Because I don't know. They just came with them. And baby L also came with his he also came with his COA. And it shows that he's authentic. He came with his COA. Baby Eric also came with his COA too. Did he? Yeah, baby Eric also came with the COA. I hope I didn't misplace it or anything, but he did come with one. There we go. So baby Eric also came with a COA. He came with one. He came with the COA, as you can see. I don't like how it's dented. It's a dent in it. You can't see it, but it's a dent right there. But he came with the COA too. He came with the COA. This is the Erica kit by Joanna Kismarak. And a certificate of authenticity vinyl dowel kit of Erica/Eric. So Eric came with the COA. If you're wondering about baby R, she sadly did not come with one. I don't know if the seller forgot to put it in there or what the issue is, but she didn't come with one though, which is fine by me. I'm just putting these COAs up so I don't lose them. Eric is of course the Erica. You can't see Eric, but Eric is of course the Erica/Eric. Eric is obviously the Eric/Erica kit by Joanna Kismarak. Baby R, she is the Cami kit by Ping Lau. And then baby L, he is the Rami Ashton Brace kit by Cassie Brace. So here's so baby L is the Rami Ashton kit by Cassie Brace, as you can see. He is a limited edition kit. And then baby Eric is the Erica/Eric kit by Joanna Kismarak. And he's also limited edition. And Riley is the Cami kit by Ping Lau. So yeah, that's all. my babies and their kits and what they are. And the next kit, the next one I'm gonna put all of this stuff up. Definitely these up because I don't want to lose them until I figure out what they're for. They could be extra spare parts. But Reborn suggests, if you're watching this, Reborn suggests, comment down below what are these called and what are they used for? Because I don't know. So, and this is baby L's body, cloth body. Guys, I know it looks scary that they're discombobulated like that. Once I get my sponge, then I can actually start on one of them. But I'm going to start on baby L first. But I got to get my sponge first because this, I did ask, could you apply the primer with a paintbrush? They say you can, but a lot of people say that a sponge is more preferable. So I'm waiting for my sponge to come. The lady that I got this stuff from had accidentally forgot to... No, the lady where I got my stuff from said she had it out ready to ship it with my stuff, but she said oops because it could have gotten into someone else's order by accident. So she's resending me one. And she saw my paper where I showed my receipt, aka my invoice, showing her proof that I purchased it. So it was purchased. What? I'm sorry, guys, I was muted. But anyways, I'm sorry I was muted for so long. But this here is tacky glue, and this will help me allow their hair, that rooted hair that I put in them to stay in place, and their rooted eyelashes to stay in place, so I don't have to worry about their hair falling out when I'm styling it. That's why I need tacky glue. I didn't think about it, 𝐒𝐨𝐥𝐚𝐫, to get this, but because I'm 𝐒𝐨𝐥𝐚𝐫, I'm a new reborn artist, like I said. I'm learning as I go. But yeah, it's recommended that you need tacky glue. And what you do is you take the paint, I'm sorry. You basically take the paintbrush and you just like put the glue at the bottom of the head all over to make sure that the hair stays in place. And also you put the glue on the face here to like help the rooted eyelashes stay in place too. And that's something I don't have. This is the only last thing that I need, and then I'll be good to go. But I don't have that. But you guys get what you guys get on why basically I will need the tacky glue. And I don't have it, 𝐒𝐨𝐥𝐚𝐫. But you see why, 𝐒𝐨𝐥𝐚𝐫, I would need the now you see why I would need the tacky glue. It would help the hair and the rooted eyelashes and rooted hair to stay in place, basically. So long story short, the reason why I would need tacky glue for my babies is because, long story short, it'll help their hair and their rooted eyelashes to stay in place and not fall out. So that's the straight up, long story short reason why I need it. But I don't have any. I don't know if one of my relatives have any or not. If they do, good. I don't have to buy it. But if they don't, and they don't know where they put it, I'll just have to get some. But here's what I want to get. It's a kit, by the way. There we go. This is the kit I want to get. And he is a toddler. It's called Realborn 15-month Charlie Kit, Body and Armature. It is a limited edition kit. And if you don't know what an armature is, this is an armature. And it basically, I guess it can help the baby. Basically, can help the baby be posed in different positions. And I think it can help him stand up. But I was told by another person that has this kit that the armatures, when you first get them, they are very squeaky. And they make a loud creaking noise. Not squeaky, they make a loud creaking noise at first. But as you keep them over time, they start to loosen up. But when you first get them, the armatures do make a loud creaking noise. And they showed me on their live stream, and it was a loud creaking noise. And also, and they also showed me that he does come with a COA too. But they told me that their friend had custom painted Charlie for them. But they told me that the armatures do make a loud creaking noise, so it is loud. But over time, it kind of loosens up. And they showed me how his legs look. They're like this. They're like, as you can see, the legs are quarter length. They're quarter length. They don't cover all the way, but they kind of cover. And they also told me that putting in the armature, they told me that putting in the armature will be the most difficult thing to do, is to put in the armature. It says Realborn Charlie is a limited edition of 750. His kit comes with a limited edition certificate and a body and armature. The kit, body, and armature are all included for one incredible price. And this is basically a description of what he comes with and everything. And this tells you what size he can wear. 15-month-old Charlie can wear either 18-month size clothing or 12 to 18-month size clothing. The fit will vary depending on the brand. His shoe size is a 5. Again, the fit depends on the brand. So it depends on the brand of clothes. But here are some pictures of... It says a Realborn is a replica of a real baby. Now this is the real Charlie. This is the real Charlie. That's the real Charlie they based him off of. He looks cute. See? That's the real Charlie. You can see that. He looks so cute in real life. He looks super cute, actually. But yeah, that's the real Charlie. They based it off of him. That is cute. And this is some examples of Charlie what he looks like when he can be. This is examples of Charlie what he looks like once he's fully finished and painted. By the way, when I get this Solar Gang, well, not now, sometimes, but if I do get this, he won't come painted. He will not come painted. He's a blank kit. You gotta buy the paints and root his hair and do everything separately. Or if you know a person that's your family member or close friend that is a reborn artist and that can paint for you, then you can have them paint the baby for you. But this is examples of him, of what he looks like once he's all together and once he's fully painted and everything. These are just example photos, just to show you an example of what he could look like potentially once he's done. You don't get this actual baby. You don't. You got to do everything yourself. But as you can see, there he goes. He looks very adorable. And I've been eyeballing this kit for a minute. But here he goes, guys, as you can see. And he does not come with eyes. The eyes are sold separate. I got to buy the eyes separately. But there he goes. And here's some pictures of Charlie if you want to make her a girl. They got girl. You can make Charlie can either come as a girl or a boy, and you can name a girl Charlie because the nickname for a girl Charlie will be Charlotte, and the nickname is Charlie. So you can name the girl. If it was a girl, I would name her Charlotte. She looks like a Charlotte if it was a girl. If I had her as a girl, it'd be Charlotte. But here's some more pictures. As you can see, here's what you will get. Certificate of authenticity, unborn vinyl head, arms, legs, body, and armature. And as you can see here, you can see it says eyes purchased separately. That's showing you that the eyes do not come with this kit. You gotta buy the eyes separately. I gotta look up what size eyes he takes so I know what to get. And then here you get all of this stuff, including the COA. But this is the kid I want to get next, and he'll be my first authentic toddler. I already got two authentic, like, I think Eric and baby Elle are newborn size. I'm not for sure. I think they're newborns. But he will be my first authentic toddler. He'll be my first authentic toddler. I don't have any authentic toddlers. He will be my first one. And I want to say thank you, my fan David, for bookmarking. Oh, no. Thank you, my fan David, for bookmarking this for me, because that really shows that you care about my hobby and you love me and you're supportive of it. Because a lot of people, Solar Gang with us, with reborns, they're not very supportive. I kid you not, Solar Gang, on my TikTok for my reborn, when it was Milo's account, I got hate and strong hands of a reborn dad, Odie. I got hate on there. And then when I posted a picture of this kit that I want to get, I have gotten hate that way too. And I mean, I got it at all four corners with hate. It's just sad people are so judgmental without wanting to understand the full reason why they have a reborn in the first place. They just, and this is the kit I want to get, guys. And thank you, my fan David, for bookmarking this for me. It really does show that you care about my hobby, and I appreciate you, my fan David, for doing that. My fan David, I am going to also send you some eyes so you can bookmark those too to go with them, because you can see the eyes, as you can see here. You can see here, everyone in my fan David, the eyes are separate. So I got to buy different eyes that go with them. I got to see what size eyes he takes. I don't know what size. I think the eyes are 24 meters. I think they're 24. But I got to look up what size eyes he actually takes. But Solar Gang and Strong Hands of Reborn Dad, Odie, it's just sad that, like you said, Strong Hands of Reborn Dad, a.k.a. Odie, they don't, when they see you with a reborn, typically a female, and sometimes men, and when you explain why you have it, They just see you holding a doll and they say, oh, you're a child, that's immature, you're childish, you need therapy, you need mental health. And that's because they only watch like a small segment of the video though. They just, it's like they only say that, oh, you need mental health, you need to grow up, you're childish. And that's only because they only seen a small segment of the video. They don't care to watch the full video of the person explaining why they have a reborn to begin with. They just skip to that certain part and just take it like that and take it and leave it. They only skip to like a certain part and that's it. And they just make fun of a person for having a reborn because they only read or watch the small section of the video or whatever. They only read a small portion. They don't want to read or watch the full video why they have it of the person explaining why they had a reborn in the first place. They only watch like a small section of it and then call it a day. And then they want to make fun of you for it because they only watched or read the small section of it. They don't want to fully read or watch the full video of you explaining why you have a reborn. They just only watch a certain section of it, and then that's it. And I mean on here, so did I get the hater? Oh, Cecil. And here's one. And oh yeah, this person, I'm gonna copy it. But you guys are gonna see exactly what I'm saying. I'm gonna show you something. Now, this is on my reborn TikTok account. I have a TikTok for my reborns. Maybe it's not for my replicas. It's only to showcase my authentics. My replicas, I do have them. I'm just putting them off to the side right now. But now, this person, Amanda, said creepy. And I said, and I replied to Amanda saying, the funny thing is, if it's creepy, then why are you looking at it? So it must not be creepy because other than that, you wouldn't be looking at it. And that's the truth. If it was creepy, then why would you be looking at it? If it's creepy, why would you be looking at it? Clearly, it's not creepy because other than that, you wouldn't be looking at it if it was creepy. And then this person said, the funny thing is, if it's creepy, then why are you looking at it? So it must not be creepy because other than that, you wouldn't be looking at it. And they said, because it popped up on my For You page and still creepy. And watch this, what I'm saying. There we go. I said, well, then I replied to them because they said it popped up on my For You page and it's still creepy, dude. I said, well, I replied to them, to Andreas, saying, well, the funny thing is, you could have just ignored it if it popped up on your For You page. You could have simply just swiped and ignored it. You didn't even have to look at it. And the funny thing is, I'm not a dude. They really called me a dude. They don't even know I'm a female. That's the funny part. And then this person said, and this person was just telling me just stop. And I said, no, I'm not going to stop. How about you stop being immature and leaving this immature comment? And I'm telling you, Soda Gang, and that's the hate I got on my reborn account with. And this, let me just show you, Soda Gang. Look at this. And this was just me showcasing my reborn baby toddler that I want to get. And see. Well, I deleted them comments because they were stupid. But, see? I deleted the comments because they were petty and immature. But look at this, Solar Gang. You see? You see the immature... You see the immaturity? It's like they're... And Odie, strong hands of a reborn dad. Odie, strong hands of a reborn dad. Odie, and Solar Gang. That is just to show you right there the immaturity. And I never... Solar Gang, that is the most... And you seen that, Solar Gang? And they literally deleted... I think they were automatically deleted the comments because of that they were very rude and disrespectful. And they weren't. And as they weren't so, they deserve to be deleted. But Solar Gang, you guys saw where they said creepy. And like I said, Solar Gang, if a strong hands reborn dad, if it's creepy, why are you looking at it? Because clearly it's not creepy because you're looking at it. If something was creepy, you wouldn't look at it. So why are you looking at it? And then you saw the other comment where it was like, just stop. And I told him, no, I'm not going to stop. How about you stop being immature and leaving that immature comment? See, Solar Gang, you think, because on here on YouTube, you think I'm innocent here on YouTube. I might not get much hate on here on YouTube of my babies. But on their TikTok account, as you saw, I get hate. Quite a bit. It's ridiculous that people would just assume something like that. And it's like they don't want to bother to... If they wanted to ask me, like, excuse me, not to be rude or not to be... Excuse me, I do not want to come off rude or disrespectful, but I'm just curious, why do you have reborn dolls? And if you want to tell me, that's okay, and I completely understand if you're not comfortable. If they commented something like that, then yes, I will be like Odie from Strong Hands Reborn Dad. If they commented something like that, then yes, I'll gladly make a video or a quick short explaining why I have them. But if you're gonna just do like you saw the comments that they left and be just flat out immature and rude over it, no, I'm not going to answer it. And I had to entertain those comments because they were so funny to me. They had me cracking up when they left it. And the funny thing is, they thought I wasn't going to say nothing or pay no attention. That's the other funny part, but I did. But anyway, Solar Gang, my sponge should come tomorrow, Solar Gang, so hopefully that I can reborn my baby. If you're wondering where my other replicas are, they're put up right now. I don't feel like bringing them out right now, but they're here and they're safe though. But anyway, Solar Gang, I'm going to end this live stream right here. The reason why I did it now early is because I don't know if I might be able to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it later. So that's why I just came on and did it now, just to get it over with in case I forget to do it later. But anyway, Solar Gang, that's it for this live stream. I'm sorry you couldn't come on because it was early, and I did say it's 7 p.m. EST instead of this early. I do apologize if you couldn't come on, but I just wanted to get this out the way in case I forget it later. So yeah, anyway, Solar Gang, I'm sorry if you didn't get to join this live stream, Solar Gang. Hopefully be able to join my next one. And shout out to my mod team, my OG subscribers, my new subscribers, and the top fans of my live stream today. And if you missed this live stream, don't worry. You can always rewatch this live stream once it's over. And once again, before I go, I want to show you what I have in my reborn case before I leave. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot I was muted again. I am so sorry, Solar Gang. I forgot I was muted. You guys didn't even hear me this whole time, which is a good thing. Good, you didn't hear that part. But anyway, Solar Gang, before I get up out of here, I want to show you what's in my reborn case. Look, Reborn suggests I got a reborn case like you do. This actually was my mom's old jewelry box. I just transformed it into my reborn case. So what I have in here is, hold on a minute. What I have in here is zip ties. I gotta fix them though. But sorry, Solar Gang, I was on mute. I forgot I was muted. And Solar Gang, I made a grocery list for us to go, for me to go grocery shopping, you know, just to get groceries. And I added on there something fun. You're gonna love it. I added pizza dough, pre-made pizza dough, pizza sauce, and pepperonis because I thought one day it'd be fun. Since my twin sister will be home for the week because of her spring break at her school, she's out for spring break at her school, I thought it'd be fun for one day out the week where we can make pizza. And no, the dough won't be made from scratch. It'll be just pre-made pizza dough. We just got to add the cheese and the pepperoni. I think that'll be fun. I'm excited. I like that one. I also got, like I said, zip ties. I got hair. I think this is going to be for baby Eric. More so hair. No, baby Elle probably. And then I got my paint brushes, my rooting tool. I have all my I have my thinner in here. I have all my other paints in here. Some more paints here. Needles for my rooting tools. I got Baby R's eyes. And you can't tell on camera, but they are blue. Then I got my primer, my varnish, my whatever this is. If you know what this is, Reborn Suggest, please comment down below because I don't know what that's called. And I got a bunch of my other colors all in here as well. I'm sorry, you guys can't see. But I got a bunch of my other colors in here as well, as you can see. Got all of the from the basics to the more complexy kind of colors. But you know, and all of that. This color here is cacao. I was thinking of mixing cacao with white to make like a light brown kind of color. Then I got all my paints in here. I got brown. I can't remember which. Burnt Sienna is going to be for Riley. No. I'm going to do Burnt Sienna for Baby L, actually. No. So I got brown. And I'm thinking brown will be for... brown will be for Eric. Brown will be for Eric. I changed my mind, guys. Brown is going to be for Eric. Eric's going to be brown. And then Baby L will be Burnt Sienna. Baby L will be Burnt Sienna. And then Riley will be Cacao. And baby Riley will be Cacao. And cacao is basically a dark brown. It's like chocolate. Should be cacao mixed with white, which hopefully will make a light brown. So I got all my baby's colors together how I want them to go. So Baby L will be Burnt Sienna. Baby Eric will be brown. And Baby R will be cacao. This cacao color that I'm touching, this cacao color mixed with the color I'm touching here, which is the basic white, which will make it like a light brown. Hopefully it'll come out light brown. But for the paint, you gotta apply it in thin layers. You can't do it all at once. It gotta be applied in thin layers. But I got primer. But for Baby R, I'm using this primer for her because I don't want to mix primers, because this primer goes with these paints. This primer goes with these paints. And this primer, this is a clear base primer. And this primer here goes with these paints. All of these paints here. This primer goes with all of these paints right here. And this primer, and this primer goes with all of these paints. Not this is not paint, but... And then this primer goes with all of these paints that you see right here. So that primer goes for all of these paints. And then this primer goes for all of these paints. So each primers are different. I got varnish. What's a thinning medium? But I probably won't use it. I'll probably use water to make it easier. And then I do got hair for Baby R coming. And the hair for Baby R, if there's some left, I might use it for Baby L too. It depends. But yes, Solar Gang, that is pretty much, yep, and that's pretty much all that's in here. I also got my needles in here in case, like, their cloth bodies kind of have a little rip. I can sew it. I have my thread somewhere, but I don't know where I put that at. It was like a small... I swear I thought I saw my thread somewhere, but once I find my thread, it'll go in here too, in case I gotta sew them up or whatever. Oh, here it is. Here's my thread, guys. It's red, but it's like thread that I use to... Only when they have a rip in their cloth bodies, I will use it to sew them. Which is like Brooklyn, I had done it once. I done it for Brooklyn, I think, yeah, once. But you never know when they may have a, you never know when they may have a rip or whatever. So that's what that's for. I don't want to use that unless I truly have to. But yeah, Solar Gang, I'm going to close this up. And that's it for this live stream, Solar Gang. Shout out to my mod team, my OG subscribers, new subscribers. Sorry if you couldn't come in this live stream, Solar Gang. Hopefully you'll be able to come in my next one. Stay tuned for my video tomorrow where I'll be unboxing, stay tuned for my video tomorrow where I will be unboxing my sponge. Even though it's not, I know it's not major to unbox, but I want to show you guys what it looks like so you guys can see it. I may get 2 different types or maybe just one, I'm not for sure. But we'll see tomorrow. It's supposed to come tomorrow. It could be rescheduled to another day. I don't know. But last time I checked, it was supposed to come tomorrow, which is Friday. I'm glad all my stuff came like in an even row. Like they all came almost at the same time, which is perfect. And I'm glad they came by the postal service. So because whenever I get my mail in the morning, I can get that. So it's convenient for me. Anyways, bye, Solar Gang. Peace out. And I'm sorry if I did this live stream too early for you guys. And I'm sorry if you couldn't come in. But you can always rewatch this live stream once it's re-uploaded to the channel. You can rewatch it if you missed it. Anyways, bye, Solar Gang. And you can also check out my community post where I posted a picture of my toddler kit that I wanted to get. The one I showed you on my tablet is the same one I made a community post about. So, anyways, bye, Solar Gang. Bye, Solar